Here we are again in COEW Wrestling for our 6th match, and it is going to be a barn burner because Pete Dunne and a few others are going to be in this fight. It's a triple threat: Pete Dunne, Shinsuke Nakamura, and, well, the announcer's speaking over me. That's very disrespectful right now. That's very disrespectful. So, as I was saying before, rudely interrupted right now, Pete Dunne and also Tommaso, Ciampa and Shinsuke Nakamura, all vicious bastards, are all going to be in this match. Shinsuke Nakamura, the FU briefcase holder, he has, like, I just want to point out, this season, if this season ends, that briefcase is carrying over to the next season. But he has some good shows coming up where he can cash in at any point if he wants. But Pete Dunne, now getting ready for this fight, wanting to get some wins back underneath his belt. He hasn't really won any matches since losing the title. He tried to win the number one contenders, like Fatal 4-Way, but didn't manage to, despite doing a really good job in them. And he's now looking to possibly get another win up soon, and that's what he's wearing here. He's fighting for his chances to get a title match. Now Tommaso Ciampa walking out on stage, holding on to that title. Representing DIY as the tag team champion across almost the entire season. He has been the COEW Wrestling Tag Team Champion. And Tommaso Ciampa wanting to keep hold of that belt as long as he can. Clutching that title very closely to his chest as he's marching down to the ring, saying that is precious. But yeah, Tommaso Ciampa, while holding on to that belt, he is the champion. But if he gets a singles win here, that's going to put like some good momentum into his career. He's going to put some really good momentum that could be useful down the line. Well, as we can see, holding on to that title means everything to him, as well as his tag team with Johnny Gargano. And Pete Dunne doesn't give a shit about like the tag titles. He wants to just beat the fuck out of everybody in this match and get potentially a shot at the title. And the Round of BS Rumble, all of the wrestlers that we've seen so far could be in it. All of them. It is a 30-man Rumble that will be happening. Now going into this is Shinsuke Nakamura with the fuck you briefcase, the FU briefcase, marching on down to the ring. And the crowd not really pleased with Shinsuke, but definitely now singing the song again. I was going to say not pleased with Shinsuke with how quiet it is. Shinsuke, even like I said earlier, Shinsuke, if he doesn't cash in by the end of the season, that carries over to the next season. He has that briefcase until he cashes it in. There is no way that briefcase is getting out from underneath him, and he has that chance to cash in at any shot, any chance, at any time. There is even a chance that he could cash in the main event tonight to make it a triple threat match, or before. Like, well, I don't even know how you would do it before. You can cash in before it, I guess, or after it. He could cash in to get that title shot. But Shinsuke fighting here, it depends if Shinsuke thinks he's confident enough to take out whoever becomes the champion now. Yeah, and to be fair, if Shinsuke cashed in at like Acid Storm after beating Burn, like not after beating Burn, after Jim beat Burn, but Jim was injured, Shinsuke would be the champion by now. I would like to say, like, Shinsuke had opportunities to cash in that he did not take, and that's my bad for Shinsuke, because if he cashed in on an injured Jim, how would Jim be able to defend that title? That's what I'm saying right now. How would Jim be able to, like, you know, actively be, like, champion? Because he won against Burn, credit, like he won while injured, but Jim is out of action and we don't know when he's coming back. Like, that is the 100% truth. We don't know when he's come back. He had lost a lot of blood. He's taking weeks, maybe a month off. And he's gone on long enough to the point where COEW Wrestling had to strip him of the title. Like, that's not something where it's like, oh, you're gone for like 3 weeks. Oh, we're going to take the title off of you there. Like, if you're gone for that long, you're gone for a month, if not more. You only have 30 days until you cannot defend that title. And, like, you know, Shinsuke, if he just cashed in at that time, he would have been champion by now. He would have been able to fight for the title. But currently, he didn't do that. He didn't do that, and I don't know what Shinsuke's plan is, but Shinsuke is planning to become champion of COEW Wrestling. He's been the nearly man in Season 3 for so long. He's been the nearly man in, like, a lot of seasons, actually. And this could be, like, a big thing. But Pete Dunne now looking to, like, break people's arms with the Kimura lock. Pete Dunne, as we said earlier with the Romano thing, one of the longest reigning champions, been dethroned only recently by Romano and then losing the next number one's contenders match as well. Pete Dunne still being a tremendous talent, just seemingly focusing on the heavyweight title. He wants to go after a different gold. He doesn't really want to go after the one with Romano. He has given his respects to Romano for, you know, even though he underestimated him, he said, like, look, I respect you and stuff, like, I'm done with the flyweight division. I can hang with the main big players. I don't need to stay here. And that's what he's doing. He's going after the heavyweight title. That's what his sight is. And everybody in this match has got that drive to want to go after the heavyweight titles. Shinsuke quickly with a German suplex into the ring there after the rebound. Pete Dunne using that sledgehammer on Shinsuke on the outside. The Bruiserweight immediately just dishing out as much damage as he possibly can to Shinsuke Nakamura. And now monkey flip on the outside, taking him down. Tommaso Ciampa cracking him over the head with a steel chair. And now Pete Dunne going round. And it's very important to know that all of these people have been successful in COEW Wrestling. Tommaso Ciampa, former hardcore champion. Pete Dunne, longest reigning flyweight champion, or one of the longest reigning champions ever in COEW Wrestling, probably the longest reigning champion ever in COEW Wrestling. And Shinsuke Nakamura, like, while he hasn't got, like, the most wins and losses record, like, he's not, like, the most wins ever, he has put on some great matches. He's put on a huge effort in all of the bouts that he has been in. And that's the key thing about Shinsuke, is that he will fight to the ends of the earth. He will absolutely make sure to stay on top of things. And now Pete looking to go after the arms, looking to snap back, or maybe trying to break the arm a little bit. Trying to go for that technical skill. Tommaso Ciampa trying to hit Pete, but Pete was too busy to react to it. And now being hit with a baseball bat. That could be, that's an aluminum bat right there. That is some fucking dangerous shit right there. Targeting the leg of Pete Dunne. Tommaso Ciampa getting a lot of offense in with that bat, but Pete Dunne managing to disarm him after taking some wicked shots with it. And now going into the ring, Shinsuke only just being able to start stirring right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if Shinsuke doesn't get in the ring anytime soon. And this is a normal triple threat. You don't even need to be pinned or submitted in order to lose, which is, like, you know, that's the worst thing for wrestlers, losing and it's not even your fault. But Pete is fighting out the corner over on Shinsuke, looking to land an additional uppercut, looking for the pinfall here. But I think Tommaso Ciampa coming into the ring, trying to break up, but he didn't break up in time. That was Shinsuke kicking out right there, to be clear. Tommaso throwing Pete into the corner, and a backstabber straight to Tommaso Ciampa on his bald head, going in for the cover right here. I don't think Pete realizes what's happening, and like there, he just quickly barged out of it and looked like he stomped on Tommaso's ankles. Backbreaker to Shinsuke Nakamura, trying to hurt his spine a little bit. Shinsuke having a history of back injuries in the past. And now Tommaso Ciampa dishing out some big strikes, big clubbing blows to Pete Dunne. All of them are creating the striking game. Pete Dunne probably more in the technical wrestling background, even though Shinsuke does have some good technical skills as well with some submissions. Specifically an armbar. Tommaso Ciampa just more of a brawler type aspect happening there. Shinsuke having strong style being taught to him. Knows what he's planning to do, knows what he has to do. Quickly with a kick to the gut, looking for the X-Plex maybe to Shinsuke Nakamura, going in for the cover there. Tommaso standing up on the outside. Tommaso not getting in the ring, just letting that happen. Maybe having a little bit too much confidence in Shinsuke Nakamura. That was almost a free count. And a quick clothesline taken out. Maybe he knew Shinsuke maybe would have gotten out there. I don't know what gave him that idea. But that was an idea nonetheless. And then going in for the Project Ciampa, and Pete Dunne rolling through to not get pinned there, and then quickly taking out Shinsuke Nakamura. Tommaso Ciampa looking to hit a German suplex on the Bruiserweight. Everybody is going in for pinfalls and covers and everything. We're underneath the sun right now. Shinsuke thrown over to the ropes, doing his own suplex on his own, but this time with a release pattern. And I'll give him that baseball bat, and by the looks of it, going to be looking to take it to Tommaso Ciampa's bald head. I'm surprised nobody's busted open yet with how much shots is happening. Pete Dunne, I think, looked a little bit groggy on the outside, but getting in the ring, breaking up that pinfall. It seems that they are saving each other from the match losing. And by the looks of it, looking for the bitter end, and maybe no, it's the better end. Nails it down into the ground, but Tommaso Ciampa breaking the pinfall. And now going in for a net breaker. Go, never mind. Turn that round into an exploder. Pete Dunne is fucking launching an all-out assault on everybody right now. And then a quick clothesline taking down Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso quickly with a knee strike. Shinsuke Nakamura with a low blow. Immediately a punch to the dick. The dick has been punched. Shinsuke Nakamura just immediately went for the jewels, taking down Tommaso Ciampa, and that is a good move. There is no disqualifications in triple threat matches, so that was a perfectly legal. Oh my goodness, he just threw the hammer directly at Pete Dunne's head, and now immediately Pete Dunne, I think it's outside the ring. Tommaso Ciampa going in for the fairy tale ending, and that is it. Tommaso Ciampa picking up the win over Shinsuke Nakamura. Of receive for a low blow. I don't blame Pete Dunne for rolling out the ring. I don't doubt that Pete Dunne would have broken up if he could, but literally he had a hammer thrown directly at his skull in full force. And Tommaso Ciampa picking up the win here tonight, beating Shinsuke Nakamura with his, win there. And now he's waving goodbye at everybody in attendance.